What's up, guys? Hey, it is another Devo day, and I have much to be excited about, and I hope you are as well. Not only do we have much to be excited about, we have much to be thankful for. And today, my goal through this devotion is to quickly convey to you one thing that I hope you are very, very thankful for this week. One thing, actually more specifically, one person. And that person is your mother. Your mother. Listen, this past Sunday, hopefully you didn't forget, was Mother's Day. And yes, it is a beautiful day where we celebrate moms and the impact they have on our lives. But the truth is, one day is not enough. It is not enough. Mothers make such a big sacrifice and dedication for us throughout the entire year, throughout our entire lives, and they have such an impact on us. And so today we're going to take a look at some biblical mothers and reminisce over some stories. And then my hope is that you would walk away with a challenge that I have for you today. So let's talk about some biblical mothers. Let's talk about here for a second. How about Jochebed? Right now, when I say the name Jochebed, you're like, who is Jochebed? I've never heard of a Jochebed. Jochebed is actually Moses's mother, right? And so in Exodus chapter 1, we see Herod tells all the land, listen, all young boys underneath a certain age, they will be killed because he doesn't want Israel to continue to expand, right? And Jochebed says, no, I'm not, you're not taking my son. You're not killing my son. So instead she disobeys in faith and she stows away Moses until a certain time where she puts him in a basket, sends him down the Nile. And what happens, right? In God's faithful provision, the princess of Egypt comes across the basket with the Hebrew boy inside and actually says, I'm going to adopt this child. Go find me a Hebrew woman who can nurse him to the point that he is healthy, and then I will take him in myself. And what's crazy is God works, and guess who that mom is? It's Jochebed. That is a powerful story of how a mother cared for her son. Right? One of many examples. How about Naomi? Right? Naomi, listen, I love the story of Naomi because guess what? This isn't actually even Ruth's real mother. It's her mother-in-law. Ruth marries one of Naomi's sons. And then sadly, through a tragic event, Naomi's sons and husband, they all die, right? And so there's Ruth, and Ruth, and literally Naomi says to Ruth and her sister, listen, go back to your people. Leave me. I'm not going to provide you any more sons. And Ruth's like, no, I'm staying with you. And so Naomi takes Ruth underneath her wing and basically cares for her, loves her, raises her, nurtures her, cares for her throughout the season and seeks what's best for her, right? Up until the point where she seeks for her to get remarried and to have a provider, things like that. That is the power of another mother, right? We have countless examples of how mothers impacted the nations of Israel, right? We have Rachel and Leah. We have Hannah, who promised God that she would dedicate her son to him. We have Sarah, who was literally barren until God blessed her with a son, and that son was Isaac. There are significant mothers that were playing major roles throughout the story of God's word. And so why do I bring this up today? Because if you're anyone like me, there have been points throughout my life where Mother's Day has snuck up on me, right? Mother's Day or other things, or even on Mother's Day, right? Oh, I did a great job. I honored my mom. Yay, this is so wonderful. But then weeks after that, I forgot the significance, the sacrifice, the influence of my mother. And so now I am calling you, I'm challenging you 1 week after Mother's Day. Here is your challenge. Do something nice for your mom today. Do something out of the blue nice for your mom today. Not a chore that you usually do. No, don't just open up the door for her. I'm saying go out of your way to show how much she means to you. Okay, go out of your way. I know, just as an idea, I know from my mom, one of her constant requests was, I don't want any gifts, for Mother's Day, I just don't want any fighting. I just don't want any fighting, right? Like that was gonna happen, right? Like, no, of course, unfortunately, like that, we always said, like, yeah, we're not gonna fight. Like, maybe that's what you do. Maybe you talk to your brothers and sisters and you say, all right, listen, to honor mom today, like, we are not gonna have any disagreements. Like, we just gotta swallow it. We just gotta be like, we gotta work it out. Mom just needs a day of rest. Or maybe it's doing the dishes. Or maybe it's partnering up with your dad and making dinner. I don't know. Find a way after Mother's Day, to show her how much she means to you. Because let me tell you, your mother makes a huge difference in the man or woman that you become and the nurturing that you experience. Guys, my challenge for you, my call for you, thank your mom today. Not because it's Mother's Day. Not because it's this holiday at a year where you're told to do so, but because you genuinely recognize the influence, the impact, and the love of your mom. Guys, have a great rest of your day. See ya.